Okay, here's a question. If I have push to talk but don't make any noise, can you hear my fan in the background?
I'm not
I
really
do not hear anything.
Hardly.
Okay, perfect. In that case, I will keep the fan on and not roast myself.
Sounds good.
The roast is fun.
No. Go back to the swamp, you swamp creature.
What? Why am I a swamp creature now? Hold on, wait a minute.
You know the answer to that question.
Do I? Really?
I think he's being mean to you, Pheonix, because he never tells me that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Fleet, you escaped from the swamp. You're fine.
This is true.
I'm so confused.
I'm from Florida.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm not. Okay.
Florida is the swamp.
I am in Ohio right now.
So he escaped.
Ohio is the Florida of the North.
What
This is
does
not
that
untrue.
even? I don't care anymore. I'm
This
done.
is so true.
I give up.
It's true, because
As a computer science major can confirm, not false is the equivalent of true.
I'm just eating crackers.
Okay.
Have we started yet? I feel like we've started.
I feel like we have to.
I give up. I don't know anymore.
Fleet, did you have a question for us?
Yeah, I actually,
Fleet, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, we're doing the metagame. So we're gonna talk about stuff that's D&D while not playing D&D.
We're not playing D&D?
We're talking about it.
Whoa!
I'm leaving. This is bullshit.
This is so dull.
He actually left the voice channel. Oh man, I really hope that doesn't fuck up the bot recording.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It looks fine.
All right.
Oh, it looks fine from the front end. The back end might be all screwed. So everything is fine.
I mean, I think we've left recordings in the thing before, and it's been fine. It just doesn't record what's not being said.
Yeah, I've actually
God damn
dropped
it,
out of recording.
I keep doing the lip smacking. It's been in all the recordings. I try not to do it, but to be fair, everyone does it. So everyone else.
I'm glad that.
It.
Okay.
I'm glad that I have a local mute on my headset. Otherwise, the microphone
Everybody
will pick me up.
has a wet mouth. There's like no getting around that. All mouths are wet.
You know, when you say it like that, it sounds really disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird.
It is.
I guess so.
I mean, the mouth isn't exactly the most sanitary place on the planet.
So I had an interesting experience this morning.
Oh yeah, please tell.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some IRL D&D games because the feeling of rolling physical dice cannot be beaten. And it's in the mornings before we record these. It's on a building. It's in one of the buildings on campus that they usually lock on the weekends, and so, but the DM has a key to get in. I was running just a couple of minutes late, and usually we meet in the lobby by the main entrance, and the DM lets us in. But since I was a couple minutes late, I didn't see them in the lobby, so I figured they must have already gone to the room. And now the room we play in is a conference room that has a balcony, but it's on the second floor. And so I figured if they're already in the room, I can climb up onto the balcony and they'll let me in through there. And so I climbed up onto the balcony. The shades were drawn over the window, so I had to like press my face up real close to the glass to look through, to look through the little crack between the window and the shades. And the room was empty. So I checked my phone, and late last night, the DM had to cancel the game. So I just kind of climbed up onto the balcony for nothing. Then I just jumped down and left. So that was how I started my day.
That is the most Benjy thing ever.
That sounds like a good way to start the day, breaking technically and entering.
Well, I didn't break or enter anything. I was still locked out of the building. Also, I say it's a second floor balcony, but everything here is on an incline, and the first floor of that building, especially on that side of the building, is partially under the ground level. So it was really like 1.5 floors up. It wasn't that hard.
Show off.
I mean, my favorite part of that story was like, you were only a couple minutes late and you assume they left without you. So it's like almost like it got to a time, it's like, shit, it's not quick, go again, lock the door.
It's just like the most immediate panic-fueled decision. Like,
Yeah.
I'm by myself, I need to go up.
I need to go climb the balcony.
Well,
Let's not try to call anybody. Let's not try to.
I don't have anybody's. Okay, so the university has a D&D club, and there was kind of like a matchmaking meeting at the beginning of the semester, and that's how I ended up in this campaign. The DM intentionally like overfilled the campaign like with a larger number of people than would be ideal for a session, just so that if one or two people are missing, it's not a big deal. And we've communicated via email. I don't have anybody's phone numbers or anything.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's enough about me. So, if anyone is still listening, this is Lost Passengers of the Moline, Metagame Episode 1. What
Technically,
Oh, go on, Mrs. the Fleet.
I forgot what I was going to say. Shit.
Were you going to say technically episode 4?
Yep, sorry, Benji, carry on.
Oh, yeah, it's technically, the way we're going to do the numbers, this one's going to be between episodes 3 and 4, so we're going to number this one episode 3.5, and that way we can talk about things that have already happened in the campaign, and there won't be any spoilers, because the number 3.5 will be on there. So if you listen to this one without having to listen to episodes 1 through 3, then why are you a stupid person?
I feel like that was very aggressive. So listen, we're going to take the aggression down a couple notches, and we're going to pass the torch over to the DM, who has a question for us, I hear.
Okay, so my question is, I want some feedback. How am I doing?
I'm having fun.
This has been great.
It's been an interesting ride. I'm never really sure what's going to happen next.
I think that's Maysey's fault, though.
Yeah.
Party's fault. Like, Maysey plays a big role in it, I'm not going to lie. But let's just say I was imagining something entirely different for my character, and then all 3 has to go and fuck it up.
Hmm.
In some way, shape, or form.
Well, isn't that the way life is? Things don't always go according to plan, and other people always screw everything up for you. And you just have to take it in stride.
We did crash land.
You know, What, Pheonix?
We didn't crash
were
them?
Crash landers. Like, we came on this island crashing off of a boat. Apparently, no one has ever been to this island ever in ages, and we somehow managed to crash land here. Everybody's dead. It's just us 4. Apparently, destruction and pain and suffering are following us. Everything is great. It's all about having a good time and having a party.
And you just have to take that in stride.
Excuse you, there is also Eagle Baby.
You keep referring to it as Eagle Baby? We have absolutely no way of knowing that this thing is a baby. It could be fully grown.
Praise be unto its name,
But
Eagle
it's
Baby.
cheapy. It's the itty bitty. Eagle Baby deserves the Eagle Baby moniker.
Yeah, you guys know nothing about this Eagle Baby.
No, we don't. We're probably not going to find anything out about the Eagle Baby because we all don't know how to do anything.
Well, I just went from having very little knowledge of nature to having expertise level knowledge of nature. So maybe I've just, since my nap, learned something about the Eagle Baby.
This is true, but...
Wait, how did you go from knowing nothing to having expertise?
Find out, I see.
That's not how that one works.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not at all how it works.
I'm a scout rogue, for those of you keeping track at home. And we just hit level 3.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to fix my character sheet, and I didn't.
Go
My bad.
while we're talking about this.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to to get to episode 4, and everyone else is still just doing their level 2 stuff.
Listen, I did my best this morning. I did updates. I did some spell picking. I got my book of fairy tales updated. I'm all good.
So
Yeah, Vivi's on it.
I am convinced that if Pheonix had never been in a position to cast a spell, he still would not know what his first level spells were.
I don't know. No, some I've used some spells that have helped out of combat and for flavor. Prestidigitation. I use prestidigitation all the time.
You don't have Mage Hand, right?
No.
All right. I went through and picked some spells that are not available to Mr. Phoenix's character, so I feel prepared.
Ooh.
Is one of the spells you picked successfully seduce a female?
Well, I already picked a spell that makes me have advantage on all charisma checks, but it makes people my mortal enemy after the spell ends, so I can.
Oh yes, that's a fun one.
Have you done this?
I can
Why have
technically
you done
use
this?
someone, but it will make it kind of hard for the walk of shame.
So basically Phoenix's only hope of getting laid.
I don't know. He seemed pretty successful last episode. Like he was making some progress. He had he was making a mortal enemy at the same time, but I think he was making some progress.
This is true, and it wasn't the same person he was flirting with. Which I'd say is pretty good.
I mean, to be fair, every female was got flirted at one point. Even the frog in the party, kind of.
I can't understand what you're saying at all.
I'm not quite sure what you're saying. To be fair, the females in the what?
Every female that Kit came across probably got some talking to that was less than appropriate.
This is true. This is true.
Quite inappropriate.
Thane is far too edgy to concern himself with females.
I'm surprised how edgy Fane is.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm playing a rogue. It's kind of a requirement.
But still, he's been like kind of bouncing back and forth between some characterization choices, I think, Benjy. Do you think he finally settled on something?
Well, what exactly do you mean by that?
So when he kind of started out, it was kind of like yeah, I can take charge and I can be the leader. And then it kind of came into there was a couple moments of, let's make choices that are off the wall and kind of crazy. And then there's a couple choices of, I'm going to get into fights and get into arguments. You know, like there was like those dad choices, those chaotic choices, and then there was those edgy choices.
Well, I like to think that he's a multi-dimensional character.
Actually, knowing the backstory of Benji's character, it actually makes sense. Maybe we'll have learned some more about Benji's character.
We're not, because Fane doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just always have to judge him by his current actions or something.
I feel like there was some subtext to what you just said.
Like kicking a frog down a cliff.
We don't have alarm clocks, so I had to improvise.
I'm literally a walking alarm clock, though. Like I make sounds much louder than anybody in this party can make.
Then why didn't you wake up the princess?
I was going to, and then you kicked her down a cliff.
Yes.
Well, do it faster next time.
Don't kick the princess down the cliff.
I'm having fun playing Thane.
I bet you are. And I think Maysey's having fun playing Cobra. Is that correct, Maysey?
Yeah, so for those of you who are not familiar with Maysey, which is nobody, because again, only Fleet and I ever listen to these. For those not familiar with Maysey, Maysey usually plays the serious character. One of his other characters are like a butler and a detective and guys who are very proper and serious and responsible. And then in this
That's not quite
campaign,
true. That's
he
not
is
quite true.
Cobra.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this as a DM for Maysey to come in and have Cobra, so I was pleasantly surprised, I suppose.
Has nobody ever seen Minnow or Dwarf Batman?
Dwarf Batman.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Those guys are like serious in comparison to Cobra.
It's true. It's actually true.
Well, like,
That's-
if Dwarf Batman has his moments, like I remember playing a game with Maysey before that had Dwarf Batman forcing a homeless man to drink his own piss. So
Listen, there was an XP reward for doing that.
What?
Oh my god!
There are so many things wrong with that sentence.
Right?
Okay. Wow. We do not first of all, we do not mention the other place. The other place is terrible and does not exist.
Okay, then. Jesus Christ! I'm sure.
But also, I have said this before. I refuse to believe that Maysey is not wearing a tuxedo at all times, like in the shower,
Very true.
to sleep.
I think that's kind of racist.
It's not racist. That's just the way he presents himself. It's the
No,
way I
okay.
picture him.
I think
I've
you're
seen
judging him on being a UK boy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not racist, though.
Maysey being adorable because, well, he is.
No.
This is more fair.
It's very adorable, Maysey. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, the silent light bringer.
I guess it's better than being a swamp person.
Whoa.
Being a swamp person? What? Oh, Florida. We're making jokes about Florida again.
Listen, Florida is beautiful. Florida is nice. You can swim for a lot of the year in Florida. Screw you.
That's a
So
shithole.
you can listen. I'm here in Colorado. You can swim the whole year round in Colorado because we have inside bodies of water that are inside. We have the technology.
Technology is expensive.
I wanted to just, like, not judge on technology because I feel like that's going to send us down a rabbit hole. But
Vivi, you're
Exactly.
cutting out like the end of your sentences. It might have something to do with your push to talk settings, or you might just be releasing the button.
I
too
might
soon.
just be letting go too soon. I'll try to be better about that. My apologies, guys.
Never let go.
So good.
So proper. Like I was
Seriously,
not
though.
prepared for how properly she handled it.
Well, sometimes I prefer to be proper, don't you know?
A woman after my heart.
Next thing you know, I'll start singing in the middle of sessions.
Bruh, please
Please
don't.
do! Please do!
Really upset Pheonix that time.
I mean-
oh my god.
That wouldn't surprise me just with what the current character is and what she's based on.
Just get that Disney princess-esque thing going. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, what's everyone's favorite Disney song?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is
Taylor's all the time. Perfect. It is a perfect song for a perfect movie. Beauty and the Beast. Mwah.
I'm gonna have to go with Vivi on this one.
Let's see. I think I Won't Say I'm in Love.
Oh, from Hercules? Very nice
Yes.
choice. Meg is amazing, so I understand that.
What about you, Maysey?
What?
Normally I cut out Normally I try and trim down the long pauses. I'm gonna leave that one in.
Maysey, we were asking about favorite Disney songs.
Mulan being man.
Ah,
Oh, that's a
good
good
choices.
one.
Good choices.
Oh
What about
no, he reminded me of Mulan. I remembered Voices of the Mountain from Pocahontas.
Oh, yeah, that is such a good one.
He reminded you of Mulan, so you changed to a Pocahontas song.
Well, because it was what's the word I'm looking for? From different nationalities, like
you mean Minority Princess?
Nick Lee, yes, let's go with that.
I mean, Chinese people are not a minority.
That's true.
In the United States, they are. I'm in the United
But
States.
Mulan does not take place in the United States, and nor does
I know
Pocahontas technically.
Both of those races are minorities in the United States.
Wait, Pocahontas did but
not in the United States.
Now
it took place pre-United States. Yeah.
God damn it. Yes. I feel
What
dumb.
do you mean, God damn it?
Well, it was just like, as soon as I was saying it, it's like, wait. Okay, now I understand that comment.
If I had to pick my favorite, it would probably be A Whole New World from Aladdin.
Yeah, I was expecting
very
that.
Nice.
Very much expecting.
Very nice.
I swear to God, I can't go a week without hearing you sing that song.
It's awful.
I can show you the world.
You're not even a good singer.
Oh, wow. Hurtful.
Landed.
Okay, and Vivi's too good of a singer.
When did you last let your heart decide?
Scared the crap out of me. They say, "Oh my God."
Maysey probably saved this video from getting taken down by angry Disney lawyers. Not that anyone's ever going to watch it, of course.
Oh my goodness, yep. Gotta be careful. We can just get stripped away from our rights. Ugh.
Copyright claims.
Oh my goodness.
Who did that? Who was that?
I was looking away, I couldn't see.
Who was that? Who
That
did
was
that?
Maysey.
Oh my God.
Your impressions are amazing, my friend.
Maysey is just beautiful. You are a beautiful person, Maysey.
No.
It's true.
Yes.
I think you're the minority vote here, Maysey.
No!
Listen, we don't deny compliments around here.
So I want to know, what are you guys thinking about Eagle Baby?
I think Eagle Baby's adorable. And
It's clearly the last boss.
Yes. It's clearly evil, and it's clearly going to turn on the party and cause the greatest party device.
So, listen.
But it's beautiful.
Thane is 100% expecting Eagle Baby to turn, and he's 100% prepared to kill Eagle Baby. But Thane doesn't know Fleet. I don't know that Fleet would want us killing an adorable animal.
That's true.
Listen, so Kit isn't really pressed one way or the other. Chicks usually love cute things, but Kit also doesn't want to die, so whatever happens, happens.
But listen, those tiny, adorable babies are always very important in fairy tales, and so Princess will die for Eagle Baby, even though Eagle Baby prefers Cobra over her.
Well, yeah, because Princess is poisonous.
Yeah, I can't do the cuddles.
How about we just get you an entire skin suit, like a suit that covers literally every inch of your skin, just never see your face again.
Like the full body condoms from Naked Gun.
Yeah, I was originally picturing a hazmat suit, but then you said skin suit, and now I'm worried. I would like Hannibal Lecter with that shit. Like, who are we skinning for this?
It's like, really, I am a human. Look at my skin suit.
No, a skin suit, like a skin tight suit.
Those are very different things.
Yeah.
See, look, this is my normal human skin. I bought it at the shop.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, so this is weird. My husband has this whole thing about skin suits. Like, it's like an inside joke with his department at work, and like it's like a whole thing. So Pheonix said skin suits, and my thought went to like skinning people and eating them and things.
Yeah,
exactly.
Eating them. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, we're going to go Hannibal Lecter with this shit. We're going to go Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We've got. I guess we are going to introduce our new serial killer who will cannibalize and devour and skin people and turn them into leather. All right, plot.
Listen. Listen, an angry princess will
I need studded leather. I already have leather.
Listen, do not underestimate what an angry princess will do.
Listen,
What, is she gonna croak at me?
I do have standards. I was just going to summon the northern winds again. I managed to cause the most damage of the party last time, I think.
Yeah, she did. She did.
It's funny how I'm the sorcerer and I'm probably doing like the least damage out of everybody.
You're the best tank.
I'm the worst tank. I'm literally the worst tank.
I mean, you have better AC than I do.
You have more HP than I do. I die in 2 hits.
Then don't get hit. That's the rogue way.
Do I even have shield? I think I might have shield. No, I don't think I have shield.
You should probably have that.
Yeah, you should have that.
That's a very good choice.
I can going full class rogue and not going arcane trickster. I can never get my AC above 17. I think without magical items.
Ooh, we're gonna have to depend on the DM for magical items.
Or I will just have to use trees as my armor.
Trees.
I am the Fane. I speak for the trees. The trees say, "Go fuck yourself."
Sure.
I have no words.
I think I want to insight check that. Oh look, I automatically pass. Go fuck yourself as well, Fane.
Oh. Mean.
Oh.
Boom. Dab.
On the haters.
What?
Dab on the haters.
No. No, we're not doing. No dabs. Dab is dead.
Can I use my cunning action to dab in combat?
You can use your cunning action to die in combat.
That's how you
Actually, I don't think I can.
You just dab and go. I'm gonna dab out.
No, you totally can. You know what you can do with your cunning action? I think you can dash with your cunning action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can use your cunning action to dash off of a really high cliff and plummet to the bottom. You can use your cunning action to go die.
Ooh, now who's aggressive?
You would know how cunning action worked if you ever played any classes other than wizard.
I'm playing a sorcerer.
Sorcerers are just jock wizards.
I was playing a druid in the last campaign.
Druids are just hippie wizards.
Amazing.
I mean, I guess inversely, a wizard would be a wimpy sorcerer.
They prefer the term intellectual.
Oh my god!
Burns all around today, Benjy. Jeez.
Wizards didn't quite great at the bedtime story phase. They're just wandering around with a book going, please read it to me, please. Please read it to me, please.
And if you think about it, PJs too.
PJs?
Yeah, they always have like robes on.
Well, that's for comfort.
Damn, I actually need to make that character now. Like, it's just like either a wizard or a barbarian that thinks he's a wizard. They're just walks around going, please read this to me, please. I don't know how to read it, please.
Barbarians that think they're wizards are too common, I've found.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's you in real life. Oh.
Oh.
I do not have enough strength to be a barbarian in real life.
Yeah, but your pick is enough.
It's fine. No one can really be a barbarian in real life among here. I don't think. Unless there's some secret. Ooh. It's Fleet. It's Fleet. It's a barbarian.
What?
I'm a barbarian?
Nah, I think you're more a druid, if anything. I can see you as a...
Nah, Fleet's a Beastmaster Ranger.
Yeah,
that's
probably. Because, yeah, I have too many critters, and
Vivi is the bard.
Surprisingly wimpy. Yeah, Vivi would be the bard.
I'll accept the barddom.
What does Maysey?
Awesome.
Everything is awesome. Okay,
There's not a tuxedo class.
He's pretty chill. I could see him kind of as the monk in real life. Like, just the constant chill, like, whew. But he comes in with that jab and go like, oh, well, fuck.
Flurry of barbs. Oh.
Exactly.
Then what is Pheonix?
Pheonix is pretty
a wizard.
Too. I'm pretty what? I can see Pheonix as a bard in real life.
Bard, I am not charismatic at all.
Muscle wizard.
That would actually make more sense.
Oh,
Cast fist.
Listen, the only thing bardy about me is my affinity, my slight affinity for music. That is it. I am not charismatic. I am not a player. I am not particularly attractive. I just do
A
music.
slight affinity. If I go back through our messages, I bet I can find somewhere where you say, "Music is my greatest joy in life," or something along those lines.
Yes, this is true. It is one of my greatest passions. However, that does not mean I am good at it.
You're a basic white girl and you know it.
What?
Why?
Music is my life.
Basic white girls can't play guitar.
Like, oh my god. Music is my life and carbs are the devil.
Oh my god, Maysey, that was incredible.
Maysey should be a voice actor.
Maysey could do that.
I can't
Yes,
actually
I
do
could do
impressions. It's not something I do.
You're good with your voice. You can learn.
No, I'm actually not. I'm actually the worst for my voice.
We just saw.
It's just the easiest voice in the world.
We
That
did
is
the
true.
Mickey Mouse
It's the
thing.
basic bitch
Oh.
voice.
Yeah, you just sound like you've never been to school in your life, and then it's fine.
I feel like that's more the barbarian voice than the basic white bitch
You
voice.
sound like you're drinking Starbucks and Ugg boots and you're fine.
This is so racist.
You like got your laptop out and you're looking at like villas in Venice, and oh my god, it's so pretty.
See, you are good at that. Like, I have one voice and it is mine.
I'm pretty good with my voice.
I have one voice in it. It's fine.
I can make a lot of voices once. I can't consistently do voices. I always like try and whenever I have a character or an NPC, I always try and start them off with a voice, and then I just end up back with my normal voice.
I have two characters whose voices are basically mine because I'm just not creative enough to think of a voice for them, and then like another three who have very wildly different voices.
We've done very little talk about D&D for this D&D podcast.
We've done a decent amount of talk about D&D, not this campaign, but a decent amount about D&D in general.
I mean, voices are D&D. I mean, do you play in silence, Benjy?
Maysey, I don't appreciate your attitude.
I mean, it'd be nice.
Okay, I was not ready for this.
Dab.
Dad.
Please no.
Dab.
Please no dabs. No.
Dab.
Dead meme. Dead meme. No, please. I don't like I don't like alive memes. Please don't bring dead memes into this.
Cunning action dab.
Yep. Dabs are hard to hit me on the table. Dab. Ow.
Oh, ouch.
If somebody dabs in front of me ever, I swear to God, I will leave the room immediately.
What if you're outside?
Dab.
Then I will go into a room immediately.
Just walk into somebody's house, go, sorry, mate, it's just dabbing outside.
We should we could play like tennis with Pheonix, just dab and have him walk back and forth between us.
I feel like this is something we need to do someday.
Please no. You know what? The worst part is, I believe you would do it.
We just chase him around dabbing.
Oh my God!
Vivi, you're in the in that part of the country, right?
Near Ohio?
Just the Midwest area.
Yeah, I'm a Midwest area.
I'm actually going to be in Wisconsin in a couple of weeks, so we should meet up and play Pheonix Pong.
I am the furthest, well, not the furthest, but close to the furthest east you can go.
That means it would be easier for me to get there.
Oh, that's true.
We could all do it. We just need to figure out how to fly Maysey over here and chase Pheonix around dabbing.
Oh God! You know what? I'm glad this is a joke because I'd be mortified if I believed this was actually going to happen.
I mean, you think it's a joke.
I'm
You
pretty
think
sure it's a joke. I don't think anybody's going to spend the money to come and dab at me.
Well, you see, you say spend the money, but I'm being flown out to Wisconsin by a company that I'm interviewing with, so it's all expenses paid.
Wisconsin is not Florida or Ohio. I think I'm safe.
It's a lot closer to Ohio than I am now.
I can afford a tank of gas. I can do this.
Oh my god, this is not happening. It's not gonna happen.
The question is, are we really committed enough to this joke to go to Ohio? Because that's kind of its own punishment.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Ohio.
I'd rather go to Ohio than Florida.
So I will disagree with you on that.
Fuck Florida.
Florida is awesome.
I grew up there. It's a shithole.
Well, I moved there. It's nice.
What's wrong with you?
The Universal Studios, that's a pretty nice. I like the tourist traps. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a tourist trapped girl.
That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's where they make everything look pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really the reason why I like Florida. It looks pretty.
Disney World. Disney World.
And the weather. The weather is nice.
Disney World. Disney World.
Disney World is too expensive.
Disney World. Capitalism.
It does have some nice food.
Capitalism. Capitalism. Capitalism.
What's wrong with you, Maysey?
Capitalism.
This feels like the plot for some B-rated horror movie, with a villain instead of shouting brains or I'm gonna kill you or something, it's just capitalism. It's just someone in the Uncle Sam costume chasing you around yelling capitalism, trying to stab you with the American flag.
You act like this isn't reality.
Oh my god!
It's an Uncle Sam horror movie that literally a man dressed up
Communism is a dream.
Ooh, ouch. That blew out my ears, man. But yeah, there are
Free healthcare. Ooh.
Ooh, you just gave me hives. How dare?
You just gave me.
That's probably not covered by your insurance. Be careful.
It's not. Eczema is the worst, man. Allergies are the worst, man. So, to move this back onto like D&D.
Yes, please.
Let's see. So we talked about some of our preferred like NPC, like with Eagle Baby, and we talked about some of our backstory stuff, and we talked about some of our IRL D&D. I guess my question would be is what are some people's guesses for what is happening in terms of the undead? And Fleet, you're not allowed to comment, not allowed to say if we're on the track or not. Yeah.
I think there are some things that were dead that are no longer dead. Fane will be happy to make them dead again.
You know what? I'll actually second that.
I think this is gonna have something to do with the spooky mist thing, the void, and that's seems like something that's gonna happen. We're probably gonna talk to some lizard folk at some point.
I'm kind of curious if the void and the storm thing are connected, because that's my guess at the current moment, but I'm not 100% sure, you know?
Fleet, can you bring in Alex to voice the lizard folk NPCs?
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Trigger.
Oh, he does the kind of that Stitch voice?
Yes.
Yeah. I am DMing campaign. Alex does kind of like the Stitch voice for his lizard folk character. We should absolutely get him to do that for the lizard folk NPCs in this game.
I think I can kind of do that voice. Hold on. Doesn't do that sort of voice on command. How dare
I mean, none of us can do it like Alex.
1 Giga plus 1 Giga is 2 Giga.
No, Maysey, that's not even close.
I don't know what that was, but no.
Giga!
What?
It's Giga's challenge, cousin. Don't bully.
We're talking about the campaign that you couldn't play in Phoenix because you chose to work in a sweatshop instead.
Oh my god.
You abandoned us for work.
Oh my god! When I first got hired onto my job, we had to sign a contract like you won't talk bad. You won't talk bad about this company because we were, at one point we had one guy who put a review of us on the internet saying this company is like a sweatshop. They should have a bunch of Mexicans working in there.
Okay.
Wow.
Where are they going to find Mexicans in Ohio?
There are actually
So the Midwest is
Thank you.
actually pretty popular for the immigrant population in certain areas. But that's also getting a little too much into politics. So let's step it back a little bit.
We never discussed what Benjy would be.
What I would be?
Oh, IRL, do you...
I mean, is there really any question?
Wizard, math wizard.
I'm very clearly a
Zero
wizard.
commoner.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else.
Paladin?
An oath to the math.
Yes.
Yeah. To the math.
One truth.
The smites could rain down due to his devotion to math.
Because he's a min-maxer.
This is true.
Pheonix,
What?
I'm going to have to ask you to stop groaning like that because it sounds dangerously close to our cut sound effect.
Oh man, I can't remember. I can't remember what that cut sound effect sounds like.
Well, if any of the rest of you listen to the episodes other than Fleet and I, maybe you'd remember.
This is true. This is true.
Alright, listen. I've been working...
Two listeners.
Listen, I don't have the time to listen to like hours and hours of content. Okay,
I'm
I only
deaf.
get like 2-3 hours a day.
Maysey just can't hear.
Sounds like you work in a sweatshop.
The sweatshop gives me lots of money. Okay.
I mean, that's a plus.
I wonder how far we can go until we get Phoenix sacked from his job. Is there like a quota of the word sweatshop that if you get to too many times, just get fired?
Listen, nobody would know it's me. It's fine.
They're just like, hey,
You
look,
should unionize.
we discovered this D&D podcast in the depths of nowhere, and you called us a sweatshop at least 1.5 times.
At
And
least
only 2
1.5.
people listen to it, but we're gonna fire you anyway.
It's bad publicity.
People are ridiculous. Okay. Listen.
As your punishment, you have to move back to Florida.
Man, please, man, I'm going back to Florida. Okay, cool, bye, peace.
It means he
Have
doesn't
fun.
sit around listening
Have
to us.
fun getting eaten by a meth alligator.
Why a meth alligator? Where did the meth come from?
Because
Have
Florida.
you been to Florida?
Yes.
Dude. Everywhere.
I live in the meth capital of the United States, so...
Albuquerque?
No. Well, okay, we
But
remember...
Breaking Bad.
No,
Oh my
Breaking
God.
Bad is actually... That was the blue crystal meth and stuff, but no, it's actually more Midwest that meth is more popular.
Hmm. But
The meth
you can't
capital
put something
of
on
the
TV
United
if it's not true.
The
I think
meth?
Florida's gig is actually cocaine, but
I thought that was a California thing.
Then, so
It
not a
is,
meth
but
alligator,
Florida's-
a crocodile.
I hate you.
Oh god.
Listen, I will shoot that alligator with my buckshot shotgun that I have infinite rounds for because I am a Floridian.
There you go.
I'ma don't go shoot this alligator with my Second Amendment.
No.
Oh my god.
The alligator come onto my property, I'll give you the boom, boom, boom.
Hey, Maysey, do you want to end the podcast anytime soon?
What? Just cut me out, it'll be fine. Silence
Well,
me.
no, you can't. Here's the thing, Maysey. If you want to leave the podcast, you're going to have to take like 3 years to try and make a deal to leave the podcast.
Oh.
Why does it sound like a divorce? What the...
Yeah, what?
I'm making a Brexit joke is what's happening.
God damn it. But Benji, no, I want the unicorn that you have. Give me the unicorn or I will leave.
I don't know what unicorn means.
Okay, I'm leaving, but I want the unicorn. So negotiate with me for the unicorn or I'll leave. But I'll leave if you don't give me the unicorn. That's
Okay.
Brexit.
Okay, cool.
Wait, Benji's giving out unicorns? What the fuck? Why am I not signed up for unicorns?
I need one.
What just happened? What?
Apparently I'm now a unicorn breeder.
Illegal unicorn dealer.
I mean, I will read out the pony meme. Actually, no, there is a unicorn meme for Brexit. UK. For my going away present, I want a unicorn. EU. Unicorn don't exist, sweetie, but you could have a pony instead. I vote against your pony.
Stop. First of all, which Europe accent is that supposed to be?
I don't even know. I went for German and settled somewhere in, I don't know, Poland.
In like
It's like every other European country rolled into one.
Exactly. It's EU.
It's pretty impressive.
That's true.
Anyway, I vote against your pony. We have already discussed this at length. It is a pony or nothing.
It sounds like
I vote against your pony. Fine, then you get nothing. I vote against your nothing. You really don't get it, do you? I want more time to think about it. Bet the pony or nothing. I want a unicorn. Brexit in a nutshell.
Yeah, Maysey, you're doing that thing too, where you're cutting off at the end of your sentences.
Release the push to talk when I finish every sentence.
Am I still doing that? Or is that better now?
It's your fault for making me use push to talk in the first place.
Listen,
Fair.
civilized people use push to talk, and Maysey, you're like the most civilized person there is because you're always wearing a tuxedo.
Civilized people have a mute button on the back of their headset, so voice activation is effectively push to talk. Switch at the back of my headset.
I had the same switch.
That's really nifty.
I don't have a Switch. I have an Xbox.
So on that note, do you guys want to play some D&D?
No.
Yeah, sure, Fleet. Let's play some D&D.
Cool.
All right. Bye, everybody.
No.
Aww.
No.